Okay, I'll tell you what this is. This is the sign on the door. It says they moved it. The building is still there, but it's no longer used. It's a Maricopa County Sheriff's substation. I think it's for holding prisoners, temporary holding prisoners. Now there's the antennas up on the roof. There's some type of place in the back. I don't know if it's an exercise yard for prisoners, or I'm thinking that's more to hold, for hold equipment, because there's some barbed wire there. Obviously, they don't want people sneaking in there stealing your. Only somebody was kind of crazy would sneak into a police station and get the equipment, but there are a few people like that. Let me give you some of this building here, and I'll tell you what I'm actually standing on. There's a Sam's Club there. There's the back of there's a building there. That's the back. This is the alleyway for that building. There's a restaurant and some places that sell tobacco and bongs and place like that. And there's a place, I don't know if they're open. A place that says they sell mattresses, but I don't think they're open. There's a sign there. There's a parking lot for this facility. There's where the flag used to be. There's no flag there now. When they would open, there's a Palo Verde. It looks like the desert tree. I'm not sure about the Palo Verde, but there's one north of me, and I'll show you that one in a second. But what this concrete slab is, I'm sure it is. There's a place for a grounding strap. It's a landing pad for a helicopter. They had, grounding straps so they could ground it if they're going to refill it, so it wouldn't catch spark and the whole thing go up in flames. But there's a pad there. That's to put a 55-gallon drum, or maybe several of them, so they could refill a helicopter when they landed one here. Like 55 gallons of jet fuel. There's that Palo Verde there. There's my pickup over there, just over that fence. I don't know if you see it or not, just over that fence. There's a kinda, we give you that. Looks like weeping willows, but I don't think it's a weeping willow. It's close to it, but it's a desert tree. Just on the side of the parking lot there. Let me give you a 360 without talking. Okay, my downloads are probably all done. I was reloading. I periodically reload Mint. Linux Mint on my. I've got it running on everything. Everything that I personally use, I run. One distro of Linux, and right now I'm using Linux Mint. It's the latest one is like 21.1 or whatever it is. I don't know what they call it, but one thing I speak English, so I just load them in English. But does give you a bunch of different language options. One thing I found interesting, besides the major world languages, French and German and Spanish like that, was Esperanto. Esperanto was a choice, and that's fine with me. I only know a few words of Esperanto, but I found it interesting that there's apparently enough people in the world speaking Esperanto that they'd make it a available language on Mint. Okay, bye-bye.